Well, one of the things that makes sports car racing unique, and certainly one of the things that makes IMSA competition special, is multi-class competition. Wherever you watch sports car racing around the globe, you'll find different classes competing together on the track, and that's certainly the case here in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. But what does that mean? Well, I'll paint a picture for you. Imagine you're weaving through freeway traffic. It's the middle of the night. You've been in the car for 3 hours. You're trying to keep people behind you. You're trying to pass people in front of you, and everyone around you is in their own race and doing the exact same things. And you're doing that for up to 24 hours at a time. That's multi-class racing, and that's what you'll find at every IMSA race throughout the season. So what does multi-class racing mean? Well, we have two different types of cars on track competing at the same time. They all compete in chunks in these different groups. We call them classes here in IMSA. And at the very, very top, we have GTP. These are the fastest cars on track. They set the fastest lap times. They're your overall winners, and they're the ones that make it on the race posters. They're driven by the best of the best, and they're built from the ground up to be as fast as possible around the track. That's as slippery as they can in a straight line, as fast and as grippy as possible around the corners, and they produce some staggering lap times. And they do it by using some of the biggest technology in the business. And a lot of this technology will eventually trickle down, maybe even into your road car, but it uses the racetrack as a rolling laboratory, and sometimes for up to 24 hours. Also purpose-built prototypes are our LMP2 cars, a little bit cheaper to run, driven by a mixture of professionals and amateurs, but they're also incredibly quick as well. And LMP2 and GTP, they compete separately. LMP2 cars against LMP2 cars, GTP against GTP cars. And the same is true with our second type of race car, our GT cars, or Grand Touring. These are based on a GT3 platform. This is a global formula, if you will. Everyone builds a car to these regulations, whether you're a Porsche, a Ferrari, a Chevrolet, you name it. If your car fits in this box, you can run it as a GT3 car. They're based on the luxury performance road-going models that you know and love and can even buy at a dealership one day. Maybe these are the cars that were on the poster on your bedroom wall as a kid. They pluck them off the assembly line, strip out all the weight, make them as race-capable as possible, and these things are incredibly quick. And we've got GTD Pro cars and GTD cars here in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship. Really, the only difference between the two is in the classification of the drivers. GTD Pro, it's all pros, and GTD is a mixture of professionals and amateurs. And these GT3 cars compete against our LMP2 and GTD prototypes all at the same time. Everyone is only competing within their class, but everyone's on track together. And this means that for every race, for the number of classes we have, that's how many overall winners. So if you take the Rolex 24, for example, where we have 4 classes, we've got 4 groups of winners. Your overall winners in GTP and the winners in each class as well. Everyone gets trophies, everyone gets a podium celebration, and gets to spray the champagne at the end of the day. That means there's a lot to play for here in IMSA. And if you're wondering how all of these cars can race fairly and competitively within their classes, we use a system called balance of performance. While it might be complex, what you need to know is that it's a set of rules and regulations that might adjust throughout the season that allow cars that may not be as fast as one another on the road to race fairly and competitively and door to door for whatever the duration is on the track. And this is especially potent in the GT ranks, but we also have balance of performance in the top GTP class as well. And since there's a lot of cars on track at once, we have a system to tell them all apart, whether you're watching along at home or following along trackside. GTP cars, the top class, they have black number plates, and this is reflected in the broadcast as well. LMP2 cars have blue plates, GTD Pro is red, and your GTD cars are in green. So whether you're a fan of top-class prototypes, LMP2 cars, or GT3 machinery, we've got something for you here in IMSA. And remember, with every IMSA race, there are multiple class winners aside from the overall winner. Lots of podiums, lots of champagne, lots of wins to go around for whoever and whatever manufacturer you root for.